I'm so glad that Mario did not make my ears bleed this time, because the last time it's just quiet and then Mario! Yosh, they ain't no Yosh here. I believe in Toadette supremacy. Alright, welcome ladies and gentlemen to some Mario Kart 8. The reason I'm doing this and not anything else is A, to de-stress, although I'm on 150cc, and B, look at this! Look at these boys! The expansion for Mario Kart 8 has released, and I know I'm probably late on all this, but whatever. Anywho, we got the Golden Dash Cup with Mario Kart Tour, 3DS and N64, as well as the delicious Coconut Mall. And then we got the Lucky Cat Cup with another Mario Kart Tour map, a DS map, and a GBA map. I only really know Shroom Ridge, and even then, barely. And this one, I mostly know Toad Circuit and Coconut Mall because it's Coconut Mall. And, well, I used to have Mario Kart 7 when I owned a 3DS, back when, I was allowed to play this. But, for today's topic of the video, it's gonna be great because we're going with a Lucky Cat. Mainly because this is as close as I can get to what the topic is today. Can you guess what it is? Look, oh. But technical Okay, now we can make it work. Alright, perfect. Yeah, start the Grand Prix. And so as you've noticed, well, at least if you watch these videos the times that they release, I didn't upload like at all last week. And I mentioned that in my Fallout video, but I'm gonna mention it again. And a lot happened in that week. One of the things is, well, not only is my car dead, for now, but I also saw a movie that has caused quite the controversy, like way more controversy than it probably should be. And that movie is Turning Red. Now, I at first didn't really see any interest in Turning Red. I was like, oh cool, Pixar movie, go boo. But then I saw it, and I have to say that it is probably up there as like one of my favorites. It's fun, it's cool, it's about puberty, That's not really what you want to hear when you hear somebody saying, why they have a favorite movie. But listen, let me get to it. Alright, so Turning Red, right, it's about Asians in Canada. But that's not what makes me love this movie, alright? What makes me love this movie is its reception. I loved it. Apparently, the conservative Christians of the world do not love it. Which is strange because, the way that it's going is everybody that doesn't like this movie, and strangely enough, it's not just the conservative Christians of the world unite. It's literally any kind of like Karen that exists in this universe, or in any multiverse probably. They're out here complaining, hey, Turning Red's teaching your kids to rebel. Did you watch the movie? Yes, Turning Red does have a little girl that's going through things in her body that literally any person that has ever grown up goes through. And for some reason that makes it the end of the world. When these people that are complaining, mind you, like I said, they're all Karens that are just like, oh, what? Disrespect parents. What? Child disobeys. These are the same people that are out here literally vibing to the Little Mermaids Under the Sea. Hey, you know what? Do you? All right, great. Now I'm on the rant. Here's all of these middle-aged women. My daughter watched Turning Red, and suddenly she wants to make pipe bombs. Like, that's how they're hyping it up to be. Well, not really hyping, but that's what they're escalating to. They're out here like, hey, you can't watch this. Yet, hey, Princess Jasmine is my favorite Disney princess. Oh, you mean the one that didn't listen to anybody? Yeah, neat. That's my favorite Disney princess too. And then they're like, oh, well, you know, what did Ariel do? Ariel was cool. Yeah, you know what? Why am I being nuked by everything right now? So literally all of these moms are out here complaining. Hey, what's with this? When they aren't looking at anything that they have probably ever seen. Mulan. Literally best Disney princess girl. I don't care how much masculinity I lose. Alright, Mulan. If I'm ever going to sit down and watch a Disney princess movie, I'm sitting down and I'm watching Mulan. Even Mulan disobeyed. And her disobedience is probably the worst in anything Disney. She went to war and nearly died. All that this little girl in Turning Red did was just say, hey, I want to go to a boy band concert. Can I go? No. Wah, too bad. I'm going anyways. Tell me how that makes any amount of sense. Do you know what's gotten me the most flustered? Yoshi, you took my box, you get. And not only have the Karens seeped into the Christians, even though, you know, as you know on my channel, conservative Christian household, woohoo. There is no group that I have seen attack Turning Red more than these conservative Christians. Like, I'm talking hardcore, like, yeah, you betcha. You know, live, laugh, love, Jesus Christ, woohoo. And, don't get me wrong, I'll say it right here. John 3:16, wahoo, I'll quote my scriptures, alright? It's the most basic, but hey, I can quote it. I can quote more, but you know, why bother? Because I'm about to quote a bunch right now, alright? Conservative Christians are giving Turning Red the ripping of a lifetime, alright? They do not like this movie because they're sitting there like, okay, my wife sent me a TikTok. Alright, they're reaching TikTok. I know, it's great. But my wife sent me a TikTok of this guy. And he's like, me and my family, we started sitting down and we couldn't even get past the 5-minute mark. Because Turning Red is trying to get your children to you know, not. The devil is in the details and he's trying to get your children to not by, you know, disobeying. And I honestly thought that, hey, you know, instead of looking at the devil is in the details, how about, you know, maybe looking at the fact that, oh, I don't know, maybe she turns into a gigantic panda when, you know, she's not happy. You think that would take precedence over, you know, getting a little flustered, you know, or, you know, disobeying, you know, but apparently not. The giant panda's fine, you know, that's not anything resembling, you know, Asian culture and their, you know, well, pagan-based anything. I'm not trying to get into that, but no, screw that. You know, did she disobey? That's a 7 deadly sin right there. So this guy, right? He's like flustered. He's like, yeah, we turned it off. It's evil. But and it's amazing because the guy that duetted this man. Where am I going? I don't know this map at all. Where am I go? I fell. Where am I going? Whoever duetted this guy, right, he was like, well, if you got such a problem with Turning Red, and I made these points as well, he said, hey, maybe you should have stopped reading the Bible the second that you know, you disagreed with disobedience. Because I don't know if you've also yourself have ever picked up a Bible, but, well, you know the story of David? Yeah, great story, right? He stops, you know, Goliath, absolutely debates the guy. But you know what else he's done? He's disobeyed, right? No, of course not. Why would they? Trust me, he has, oh god, a blue shell. No! Dude, I'm gonna get like second place, and I'm genuinely gonna cry. I have nothing. I have nothing. They said, hey, David, you probably shouldn't be doing that. Okay, actually, probably shouldn't be commenting. I can't even speak. That's how flustered I am. David, don't commit acts of adultery. What did David do? He did acts of adultery. He disobeyed. The biggest guy in the Bible, at least for like anybody in like Sunday school. Homeboy Jonah. You know, he totally obeyed God when he said, go to Nineveh. You want to know where Jonah went? Because it doesn't start with the letter N like Nineveh. No, this man went to Tarshish. He went to the other end of the world. Yet they given Turning Red so much flack for disobedience. I could have gone on for a much longer rant, but I don't want to do that. I don't want to become that YouTuber. I just wanted to show off some cool courses and talk about how Turning Red was a good movie. Which it was. It was a fun movie. The stupid boy band song can go screw itself though, because it's been stuck in my head for like the entire week. So yeah. Christians can shut up about Turning Red. There are bigger problems to deal with. And Karens can shut up about Turning Red. Unless they're going to take those Ariel and Jasmine and literally any other Disney princess sticker off of their, you know, everything that they own. And this Mario Kart course is pretty neat. Yeah, 10 out of 10. Go watch Turning Red. It's a great film. Wahoo.